6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Zahra Sikandar. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has felicitated custodian of 2 holy mosques and Saudi Crown Prince for exceptional organization of this year's sacred Hajj pilgrimage. Pakistan Economic Survey report of outgoing fiscal year has been unveiled, showing upward economic trajectory. Federal budget for next financial year will be presented in the National Assembly tomorrow. Chairman Pakistan People's Party says Pakistan desires dialogue with India on all issues including terrorism and Jammu and Kashmir dispute. All parties here at conference says BJP-led Indian government's intensified campaign of repression will never silence Kashmir people's legitimate demand for a United Nations mandated plebiscite. And Pakistan national football team will play against Myanmar in AFC Asian Cup qualifier in Yangon tomorrow. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammed Shehbaz Sharif has felicitated custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, for exceptional organization of this year's sacred Hajj pilgrimage. In a social media post on X, the Prime Minister said he, on behalf of over 115,000 Pakistani Hujjaj, extend heartfelt gratitude to custodian of 2 holy mosques and Crown Prince for marking and making this spiritual experience more comfortable and memorable. Saudi authorities have decorated Director General of the Pakistan Hajj Mission Abdul Wahab Sumro with Legitimate Excellence Award for his outstanding and innovative leadership. Abdul Wahab Sumro was recognized as the most innovative and diligent head of Hajj mission for his remarkable services and dedication to the welfare of Pakistani pilgrims. Economic Survey 2024-25 report has been launched in Islamabad today, showing upward economic trajectory and recording a 2.68% GDP growth rate. Elucidating the survey details, Minister for Finance Mohammad Aurangzeb said that this is a gradual recovery, but the right way to go on to achieve sustainable growth. He said that our recovery should also be seen in the context of global GDP growth, which remained 3.3% last year, and now it is to be estimated 2.8% this year. The finance minister expressed satisfaction over a major decline in inflation rate, saying it has come down to 4.6% as compared to 23% last year. He emphasized that government remains successful in consolidating recovery in current fiscal year. Giving a break-up of the performances of different sectors, Finance Minister pointed out that the industries grew by 4.8% and said small manufacturing grew by 1.3% and auto sector went up by 40%. Wearing apparel growth remained 8%, textiles 2%, and petroleum products 4.5%, and said services registered growth of 2.9%, information and communication 6.5%, construction, real estate 3.8%, and food services 4.1%. The finance minister said revenue collection grew up by 26% in the first 11 months of the current fiscal year. He expressed a firm determination to maintain the course to ensure sustainable growth trajectory. The federal budget for next fiscal year 2025-26 will be presented in the National Assembly tomorrow. Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb will present the budget in the lower house at 5 in the evening. Speaker, National Assembly Sardar Riyaz Sadiq has approved the schedule for sessions of the National Assembly regarding discussions on the federal budget for the fiscal year 2025-26. The House will commence general debate on the budget on Friday, which will continue till 21st of this month and concludes on the same day. The Finance Bill 2025-26 will be taken up for approval by the National Assembly on 26th, while supplementary grants and other related matters will be discussed and voted on 27th of this month. There will be no sitting of the House on 11th, 12th, and 22nd of this month. All the parliamentary parties which have representation in the National Assembly will be given proper time to participate in the budget debate in accordance with the Assembly's rules and procedures. Head of Pakistan Diplomatic Mission and Chairman Pakistan People's Party, Bilal Bhutto Zardari, has said Pakistan desires dialogue with India on all issues, including terrorism and Jammu and Kashmir dispute. Talking to the media persons in London, he said Pakistan desires peace. He also emphasized that negotiations, not war, are the solution to all problems. Bilal Bhutto Zardari said the recent conflict with India proved that Pakistan is a responsible country and said that India's narrative is based on its lies and its role has been irresponsible. Minister for Climate Change Musaddiq Malik, who also is part of the delegation, said the world is recognizing the stance of Pakistan. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hearth Conference has said that BJP-led Indian government's intensified campaign of repression will never silence the Kashmiri people's legitimate demand for a United Nations mandated plebiscite. According to Kashmir Media Service APHC spokesperson Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas, in a statement issued in Srinagar, said that ongoing wave of state terrorism, including arbitrary crackdowns and stifling of dissent, reflects the Modi regime's growing desperation to subdue Kashmir's spirit of freedom. He reaffirmed that despite decades of brutal suppression, Kashmiris remain united and resolute in their just struggle. The APHC urged the international community to take urgent notice of Indian brutalities in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and play its role in pressuring New Delhi to resolve the Kashmir dispute in line with the United Nations relevant resolutions. Meanwhile, posters featuring Pakistan's Army Chief Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir along with the Pakistani flag and images of the J-10C fighter jets have resurfaced in various areas of the occupied Kashmir Valley. Titled Operation Banyana Marsus, the posters praised Pakistan Armed Forces' strong response to Indian aggression and their unwavering support of the Kashmiri people's just struggle for self-determination. The posters also asserted Kashmiris remain determined and will not rest until they achieve complete freedom from Indian occupation. India has barred a group of Sikh pilgrims from visiting Pakistan to attend the annual martyrdom anniversary rituals of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. According to Kashmir Media Service, the Sikh pilgrims were scheduled to arrive in Pakistan today but were denied permission by Indian authorities. A spokesperson for the Evacuee Trust Property Board said that despite the pilgrims' absence, Pakistan will observe a symbolic reception at the Wagah border to uphold its tradition of religious respect and goodwill. The Pakistan Sikh Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee will be present at Wagah to symbolically receive the pilgrims. Israeli forces have intercepted the Madeleine aid ship as it approached the shores of Gaza in an effort to distribute badly needed aid to the Palestinian enclave's starving population. The Israeli Foreign Ministry says the Madeleine's crew is being taken to Israel after commandos seized the vessel in international waters. The United Nations has called for unrestricted flow of aid to alleviate Gaza's severe humanitarian crisis. Spokesperson for the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, Olga Cherevova, said that a very limited number of aid shipments are being allowed, and this aid is woefully insignificant. Cherevova stressed that only comprehensive changes would improve conditions for Gaza's population. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has urged world leaders to ratify a treaty that would allow nations to establish protected marine areas in international waters. Speaking at the opening of the United Nations Third Ocean Conference in Nice, he cautioned that illegal fishing, plastic pollution, and rising sea temperatures threaten delicate ecosystems and the people who depend on them. Guterres said the ocean is the ultimate shared resource, but we are failing it, citing collapsing fish stocks, rising sea levels, and ocean acidification. Trade talks between the United States and China will be held in London tomorrow. Three of United States President Donald Trump's top aides will meet with their Chinese counterparts for talks aimed at resolving a trade dispute between the world's two largest economies. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while very hot in plain areas during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with rain, wind, thunderstorms may occur at isolated places in Gilgit-Baltistan, Kashmir, adjoining hilly areas during evening and night hours. And this brings us to the end of the bulletin for the moment. For more news and analysis, visit our website radio.gu.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.